Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Kenyans, last month, KANG'ATA leaked something here where he said why isolating Mount Kenya is not a wise strategy for William Samoei Ruto to be re-elected come 2027. Guess what KANG'ATA came up with today? He is now saying that the political evolution of Raila Odinga is likely to affect William Samoei Ruto. As you know very well, Mount Kenya region is gone. And so then, KANG'ATA in this newspaper is saying for some oppositionist, Baba is the only candidate who can promise a one-term presidency, and they take the promise to the bank on account of his age. So KANG'ATA is saying that as the way Mount Kenya region is already gone, then it is only Raila Odinga who is likely to save William Ruto, or if Raila Odinga is going to team up with other individuals, then William Ruto is going to be sent home as early as possible, come 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder, please, as you watch, consider liking this video. Thank you so much for that like. Now, Kenyans, William Ruto is a man who is walking, of course, on a thin rope, that if he's going to mess up with, things are likely not to be on his side. Number one, during the campaign period, this man, of course, had his narratives. And first narrative was about hustlers, Mama Boga and Boda Boda. The man talked about this issue of dynasties. The man even reached an extent of saying that, number one, the reason being, we as Kenyans, we are passing a harsh kind of economic situation was because the dynasties decided to squander our resources for their own benefit. But on the same note, I want to say that when this man was having these narratives, he was so eloquent how he was going to kick all these individuals, including cartels. But as we speak, the man has failed to understand and even to listen to himself, that what he was saying is now going against him. Now, it is the same dynasties who are now rescuing William Samoei Ruto, where he has run against the Mama Mboga and Boda Boda and hustler narrative. But now, when William Ruto realized he walked out on the basis of his narratives, he rushed to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. After impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, the Mount Kenya region, remember before he impeached Rigathi Gachagua, the Mount Kenya region had already walked out on William Ruto's government. And so it was just Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa anafuata nyuma ya the people of the mountain. In other words, as we speak, as simple as we can say it, the Mount Kenya region, 3.3 million votes that made William Ruto to be the president is no longer there. And so what William Ruto is doing is busy calculating how he's going to replace the Mount Kenya region. When you look at the basis of KANG'ATA trying to give his argument, remember, he has released two things. Number one, the tragedy and the risk that William Ruto is going to have by isolating the people of the Mount Kenya region. Number two, why Raila Odinga is the only opposition leader who is likely to destroy his second-term presidency by even making him not be re-elected. In other words, the revelation of Irungu KANG'ATA when he joined them together, one, William Ruto has interfered with the first one, and that is the Mount Kenya votes. Number two, if he's going to mess with Raila Odinga, then it means Raila Odinga is the only person who is remaining to rescue him. In other words, the way I've always opined in this channel, that it is only Raila Odinga who is standing in this space. And of course, making William Ruto to have a voice still. Because William Ruto, ako kwa mabega ya who? Ya Raila Amolo Odinga. In other words, in any time, when Raila Odinga will decide to get out of the so-called the broad-based government, which already the ODM party, they're claiming they are not part of ODM, they are not part of broad-based government. If Raila Odinga will decide that now I'm not going to be part of this, then William Ruto will be left naked, politically naked. That I don't know how he's going to survive, because we are being told, I've read even something that Peter Kaluma, the member of parliament of Homa Bay Town constituency, has said, that Raila Odinga is having options, either to stay with William Ruto or to form a coalition agreement with Akina Gachagua, Kalonzo, Eugene Wamalwa, Natembeya, Matiang'i, and other individuals. But for them, remember I told you here, in ODM they are divided into two. Those minority who are saying, let us go with William Ruto. Majority are saying, let us join Akina Gachagua, Kalonzo, Matiang'i, Natembeya, and others. But these two teams, they are under Raila Amolo Odinga. In other words, after consultation, there's a 60% of the ODM party saying we are going to support, or we are going to be part of a team that is against William Samoei Ruto. 40% they are saying we are going to be part of the coalition of William Samoei Ruto. In other words, what is my point in terms of the Irungu KANG'ATA's argument? One is that Mount Kenya region is gone. Number two, remember, Raila Odinga is the only man who is now holding William Samoei Ruto. Without Raila Odinga, William Ruto is no longer there. That is what Irungu KANG'ATA is trying to do. In other words, Raila Odinga is like now a hot cake, where Akina side, Akina Rigathi Gachagua, they want him. On this side, kwa William Ruto, they want him ile kwa ubaya. In fact, you've seen the senator of Nandi County, Samson Cherargei, saying that even if we don't have any position to give Raila Odinga, we are ready to create a prime minister position to make Raila Odinga to serve in that capacity. In other words, they are not going to create a prime minister position to benefit Kenyans, but to accommodate Raila Amolo Odinga so that kulingana na wao, Raila Odinga sikuwe idle, politically idle. And that is whatever is happening. So the statement of Irungu KANG'ATA is revealing something that is so sensitive, that if William Ruto is not going to understand, then William Ruto is cooked before 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet in another video.